Good morning, Cougars. This is Mr. Martinez with the morning announcements. Good morning, Joya. Good morning, Elle.
Good morning.
All right, happy Wednesday, ladies. We got a brand new flag. I don't recall seeing a flag like this one before. What do you think, ladies?
Wow, cool.
This is from Kasani. She is a first grader. What do you think she used to put that flag on there, Elle?
Maybe she painted it on a rock.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. Yeah, it looks like she painted it on a rock. So big shout out to Kasani. Thank you so much for that awesome flag. Joy, lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Place your right hand over your heart and begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Thank you, Joy. And thank you to Kasani. She sent us in that awesome flag. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Today is Wednesday, May 19th. Warming trend happening. We've got highs of 82 degrees today in Studio City. It was lovely yesterday. It should be just as nice today. I want to remind everybody that Jake, our historian, is collecting information. All you have to do is go to our website. He's got a link at the top of the featured links, and he's collecting photos. He wants your information about what your favorite events have been for the second semester. And I want to say that goes until the end of the week because he's going to be sharing those very soon. Ladies, we have been celebrating Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, and we have a new video from Phu Tranchi. Remember, he's been with us the last 2 weeks talking to us about Asian American Pacific Islander Month, and here he is now. Let me get my sound ready. Let's watch this together. And take it away, Phu Tranchi.
Hello again, Carpenter. I'm back. This is Phu Tranchi, back for more Asian Pacific American Heritage Month celebration and back for more of your Jedi training. This week, I want to focus on history, Asian American history, which is actually just American history, but parts that have probably been hidden from you up to this point. So let's start at the beginning. Do you know when the first Asians arrived in this country? What do you think? 50 years ago, 100 years ago, 200 years ago? Try over 400 years ago. Filipinos first arrived in our mainland not too far away from here in Morro Bay, California, which is in the Central Coast. That was way before these were the United States and way before these guys got together to write the Constitution. But we know about their story. Theirs isn't hidden. Let's get back to ours. So the first actual Asian immigrants were welcomed actually in 1843. And I don't know about welcomed, but they were Japanese immigrants who came for the California Gold Rush. They arrived along with some Chinese and Indian workers. That created a lot of tension, and the Asian workers were treated really, really unfairly. They had a really hard time and lived in really harsh conditions, but they didn't just take it quietly like the stereotypes might tell you. I think you've all heard about this gentleman by now. His name is Wong Kim Ark. And at 18 years old, well, he was born in this country, and he was told, though, that he was not an American. And he was only 18 years old when he decided to take his fight all the way to the Supreme Court and won. And it's because of him that anyone born in this country enjoys U.S. citizenship. This is Bhagat Singh Thind. He came to this country and fought and enlisted in the U.S. Army, fought in World War I, and has said, hey, I deserve citizenship. But he was denied it. He also took his fight to the Supreme Court in 1923. You've probably heard of Cesar Chavez and everything he has done for farm workers in this country, as well as during the Civil Rights Movement. But did you know that he actually worked with and was inspired by and led by this man in blue, Larry Itliong? Throughout the Civil Rights Movement, Asian Americans were always present, and we were there together. And in fact, that was when we decided to call ourselves Asian Americans, to band together and show solidarity with one another. Bottom line is, there are so many stories to be told, so many stories that need to be uncovered in our history. And your job, my young Padawans, is to ask to make sure that you hear stories, more stories of people that look like you and look like all your diverse friends. and make sure that our stories are uncovered and don't stay hidden. That is your task, Padawans, and I'll look forward to hearing about it, and I'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.
All right. That was Phu Tranchi with our Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month video for the week.
That was
What'd you think,
great.
ladies?
Thank you, Fu. I thought that was great, and I didn't know those things. So great to learn.
I like the books that he put on the end of the screen. I did talk to our librarian, Mrs. Nieves, today to see if we had any of those books in our library. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like we do, but we are going to try to order some of those so that we have them in our library moving forward. What'd you think about the video, Elle?
It taught us how Asian Americans came here and how they should have just as amount of rights as the rest of us.
As anybody else, absolutely right. And it was thanks to some of those people that fought for their rights that we enjoy them today. Today is Wednesday, and Elle, I always look forward to Elle's Weird But True Facts. I've made you a co-host, Elle. I'll let you take over the screen. All right, here we go.
Okay, can you see it?
Yeah,
Where's
perfect.
your doggy?
We see your dog Callie's back.
Yes.
All right, what do you got for us this week?
What healthy stuff do you think syrup has?
What healthy stuff do you think is in syrup? Joya, any ideas?
Nothing. I don't even know.
Well, it must have a lot of sugar in it, but what is something I give up. What is the healthy stuff that's in syrup?
Vermont maple syrup has about the same amount of calcium as whole milk.
Is that right? Oh my, I had no idea. Maple syrup, same amount of calcium as whole milk. Wow. And you know what? I get a lot of calcium because I eat a lot of syrup. I love maple syrup. How about you, Joya?
I don't really like syrup because it gets sticky, but if you have pancakes, it tastes really good with it.
That was a weird
but true fact.
What else you got there, Elle?
Okay, I have one like last week.
Okay, wait. So is this with your words? Okay, what do you call these that you're doing with these words, because they are really weird? What are they?
I've named them Elle's Weird But Wordy Facts.
Elle's Weird But Wordy Facts. All right, let's see. Last week really knocked my socks off. Let's see what you got this week.
Now I have snowing.
Okay, so you're saying with this word, you're going to be able to take away a letter, and every time you take away a letter, you're going to have another word?
Yes.
Joya, do you know what letter she's going to remove first?
Oh, I think I just gave it away. I moved my cursor.
I don't even know.
It seems like I would be able to see if you take the N out. Okay, you go first, Elle. Lead us the way.
Okay, well, first of all, I have to give all the credit to Cohort B in Mrs. Manning's class because they're the ones who gave me this word.
They came up with this in Cohort B?
Yes.
How cool is that? All right, let's see.
So if you remove the N, you have sowing, like farming.
Okay, perfect. Sowing.
But like, oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Then you remove the O, swing.
Swing, okay. Okay, wait, Joy, guess which one she's going to take away next?
W.
W, and we get sing.
Sing, and then pretty much it's the same as the
I think get rid of the G, you got sin. Get rid of the S, you got the N. Get rid of the N, and you got I. It works again.
Wow, that's
Hot
so
dog.
cool.
Big shout out to the Cohort B kids in Mrs. Manning's class for coming up with that one. Wow. Okay, very nice. I like those. Ladies, let's get ready for the words of wisdom. Boys and girls, we live in a noisy world. Something always seems to be making noise. Could be a TV or a radio or a washing machine or even a video game.
Sometimes we turn on this thing is because we don't like the silence or we need to be entertained when we're bored. Maybe we turn on the noise to escape from our own thoughts and feelings. What do you think?
Someone wise once recommended that
You sit down in a quiet place and get in touch with yourself.
That's good advice. Taking the time to be quiet and just think and use your imagination is important. Inside you might be a great story or idea, maybe even a movie or a book or a song.
Today, make a promise to yourself. Find 10 minutes, turn off the noise, and sit. Be quiet. You might discover thoughts and feelings that you didn't know you had.
That's right. With something to think about, this is Mr. Martinez.
And Joya.
And Elle.
Make it a great day.
Or not.
The choice is yours. Ladies, have a great Wednesday. We will see everybody with Bodie tomorrow for the morning announcements. Have a great day, guys.
Bye. Thank you.